Now, instead of calling it irrational behavior and causing defensiveness, I'm going to call it internal reaction loops. Now, in looking at the conversation for today, what we'll do is take the assumption that there's 33,000 stimulus response cycles per day. And that means every other second, we're hitting a stimulus response. When we're under threat, when we're stressed, this is going to speed up. Then, if there's a stressor that comes into play, we get something that's more like this. Now, in the normal situation, when you have a stimulus response, you have a stimulus, and this is external. However, if a person gets triggered, what they're getting is something more like this. They have the external stimulus, and they get triggered, and that leads to another, it leads to a reaction, but that reaction is out of threat, triggering, etc. So it kicks off another stimulus. So you can see this, the conscious mind is taken out of play because this thing is in a loop. The person is inside their head, they're reacting to their own reactions, and this is why there's no rational conversation or logic that works here. If you've watched a person who's triggered, if you watch a person having a phobia response, this is what you're seeing. But when you have a rational person behaving in an irrational way, to the observer, it could look the same. The reason is because they're reacting to something that's going on inside their head. Where does this come from? Right? If this is associations, they're from the past. Habit patterns. The path of least resistance is formed because people responded to threats, and for whatever reason, that threat got resolved, and that's what got reinforced.